Lil Ern here.
And Kaine right here.
And we are Unfiltered.
That's right.
And for some godforsaken reason, the air conditioning has decided to go out
What is that all about?
in our studio and in
I feel
our
like I'm
green
sitting
room.
in a frying pan.
So I'm angry.
I hear
get
you.
and I was hungry, and I talked about this last week. When I'm hungry, I get really, really bitchy, and I'm hot on top of it. I literally just passed out in the green room. So Lil Ern is not happy tonight. I'm normally a very happy-go-lucky person.
Yeah, we had to bring him around with smelling salt, so he's
Yeah.
not too happy about that.
I did pass out shortly in the green room.
But you're back.
But I'm back. We will see what's going
the
to
show must go on.
happen tonight. Everybody knows how I am about cats, and cats are metaphors for so many things in my life. This is what I'm like. That's the kind of cat I am feeling tonight, as a matter of fact. That would be
Scratchy.
an angry cat.
Scratch your eyes out.
Well, the AC is out, but our computers and all of that good stuff are working.
Mm-hmm.
I've got it up in front of me. Follow us on Twitter. That's twitter.com/unfilteredshow. You can even tweet during the show. We've got that pulled up, and I still have my vision intact. The sweat has not ruined
Blinded
that
you.
just yet. Now it could get worse, but I can see the tweets as they come in, so
Okay.
follow us there. You can also follow us on YouTube. That's right, The Unfiltered Show has a YouTube channel. Subscribe to that.
Mm-hmm.
That is The Unfiltered Show on YouTube. And our network actually has a YouTube channel as well.
Absolutely.
Chat About It Radio, correct? That's our YouTube channel, Chat About It Radio.
That's it.
That's right, and you can see all of our shows on YouTube there. So we're very, very much connected.
Cool. Did you already talk about the podcast where everyone can get our show there too?
I didn't,
Nice.
so you will, right?
Yeah, go to iTunes. I got a little slow down too. It's kind of thick in here. It's like humid. It's like molasses moving through. But yeah, you can go to iTunes and download our podcast. You can have every single episode, webisode, whatever you want to call it, that we've ever done. So they live there online.
And that's free.
Absolutely.
And if you're also at that Chat About It homepage, every show we've ever done is there as well.
Yes.
You can get the podcast there. The stuff that you haven't heard, that's really from the beginning. So check it out there. And like Kaine said, iTunes, you can get set up there, and then you just automatically get all of the podcasts in your phone, your computer, however you do get your podcasting.
That's right.
When you do that through iTunes, and it's free, like our number, 877 chat
212.
chat 212. We have to give out a condolence today, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Actress Lynn Redgrave passed away after a 7-year battle with breast cancer.
Yeah,
So let's give our condolences to the Redgrave family.
that's right. It's the sister of Vanessa, correct?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Vanessa Redgrave's sister. She was twice nominated for an Academy Award, star of stage, film, and television.
Mm-hmm.
She was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress, 1966, for her role in Georgie Girl, and again for Best Supporting Actress in the 1998 film Gods and Monsters.
Yeah.
That's right. And actually, the Redgraves, it was a whole dynasty,
Mm-hmm.
a whole dynasty of actors there. So
Yeah, her father was an actor before the kids got started, and then their brother was also an actor too, and he just passed away like a month ago.
exactly. And she was the aunt of actress Natasha Richardson,
right.
who had passed away.
Like almost a year ago now, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So, yes. Lynn Redgrave, our condolences go
Rest
out
in
to you
peace, yes.
from Unfiltered and from, a whole lot of people around the world. Very, very sad. Godspeed, my friend.
That's right.
I'm angry. I'm not in a good mood. Need to get my energy up. So you know what? I wasn't going to put anybody in the dungeon this week. I feel like I'm in the dungeon. So you know
Okay.
what? We're going to get somebody in there right now. This is just a really... Oh my God, I almost said a curse word. See, I know that...
It's hot here, but
yeah,
okay.
exactly. Exactly. I almost just cursed somebody out. Or utilized a curse word, actually. Somebody's going in the dungeon. Get this. A principal in D.C., his name was Brian Betts. There was a principal in D.C. His name was Brian Betts. He was found shot to death in his home last month.
What?
Now, the students loved this teacher. Okay. Very, very popular. He was handpicked by Washington, D.C. Chancellor Michelle Rhee in 2008 to serve as principal of Shaw Middle School. Now, this was considered one of the city's toughest assignments. Very hardcore school. Betts brought in a team of young teachers and new tactics that turned the institution around within a year.
Wow, that's impressive.
He made national news in the process for being so successful in his principal skills and turning it around. The school actually became the model for Rhee's ambitious reform plan there in D.C., which emphasized increased control over hiring by principals and greater teacher accountability. Now, he was found shot to death in his home last month, and there was no sign of injury. Some people down in D.C. or the community was angry. They felt like, they weren't getting the answers that they needed from a very popular member of the community, a very popular principal, and nabbing a suspect, getting this taken care of was taking a while. And people were, very, very on edge about this. Well, investigators have arrested a woman in connection with the killing of Mr. Betts. The woman was arrested on 2 counts of credit card misuse in relation to his homicide. This is according to Captain Paul Marks of the Montgomery County, Maryland Police Department. There was a public memorial for Mr. Betts 2 days ago. 2 days ago, the woman was arrested Monday morning. She's being held in Washington. Now, they would not release the woman's identity or reveal further details.
So they didn't tell us what she did with the credit cards?
Right. There's a good chance of additional arrests, so they're keeping this under wraps. There were 2 search warrants that were served at separate Washington locations earlier today. So the point of the story is they're nabbing these suspects who killed this popular principal who really was giving it all for the kids, trying to turn a school around in D.C. Not trying, successfully turning a school around. Showing people that it can be done.
In less than a year's time?
Exactly, within a year. Incredible, unheard of. Guess where these people are going? The woman and any other additional folks that are out there that aided her in murdering this man for his credit cards. I don't know what they bought. That information's not out. A dryer, an Xbox, a flat screen television. I don't know, but
it's not worth a man's life.
Exactly. I was going to say that's actually irrelevant because that's not what you do. So the perpetrators of this injustice, guess where you're going? That's right, you're going in the dungeon. Today I'm not even serving food down there because I am so angry. You're going to go without food for a while. We don't even have water down there.
Good.
You're going to see what it's feeling like for all of those people in Boston. You've heard about that in Boston. They haven't had drinking water for, 3 days now? Well, you know what? If the good citizens of Boston can't get tap water and drinking water from their faucets in their home, do you think you're going to get any in the dungeon?
No way.
Absolutely not. No meals today, no water today in the dungeon, no AC. You're just going to suffer.
I just think about what happens to the kids now and the teachers that work at that school, and then the community that's around the school that that supported this principal. Now, what sort of where do they go from here? And if other principals, like it's like the story says, was going to happen, they were going to institute some of his teachings and strategies, throughout the district. Now what? People are probably scared to do that because you see what happened to the last guy, or students think, oh well, it's not really that important because somebody took him out, or it's more important to have credit cards and get items, purchase items, than to have any scholastic success. So I mean, it snowballs, and it's unfortunate because in that major, it's not even in that major city or district. There's so much of underserved population, so many people that are trying to make their way to a better way, and that's usually done through education. So now what sort of message does that send? I just
that's very, very sad. Very, very sad.